Hi, moderators! Now we're on part 2 on how to deal with difficult situations in B2 class. Our connection to the students matter in order to have an effective communication. However, if a student shows you some rude attitude, what would you do? So first, try your best to avoid having a debate with them. You can just try having fun and enjoyable conversations. And if you disagree to a student's opinion, well, you can try to say it in a polite way. Or best, if you can put your real thoughts at the back of your mind. And just imagine yourself in your student's shoe and try to think how he thinks. Another thing that you should consider is handling strict students. Well, for example, would be an IELTS class. Some student would not want you to follow the given outline by just asking them the questions, but some of them would want you to do a mock test with them, which means you will follow the IELTS speaking format of part 1, 2, and 3. In this case, you will have to follow the student's request. Another common thing that you will encounter during class is that there are some students who wouldn't want to introduce themselves, or there are some that wouldn't want to make sentences with a given vocabulary. Well, simply because they just don't want it or they find it annoying. So let us follow this kind of request and be relaxed. Just let them win. And after all, our main purpose is to make the student feel satisfied with their discussion and have a chance to practice their speaking skills. Just to give you a quick review, 2-on-1 class is much different with 1-on-1 class because here, the moderator shall give the spotlight to the two students by having them interact during the class. So the moderator would only act as a bridge or as a guide. In 2-on-1 class, have you ever encountered that one student is more conversant over the other? Well, a couple of times maybe. So in order to give a fair opportunity on both students, you will have to use activities such as role-playing, which could make them take turns in speaking, right? So for example, you're talking about food and restaurants. So here, you can ask one student to become the cashier and the other student to be a customer. Next, if you notice that one student has been taking his time giving lengthy answers, well, you can interrupt them politely. And you can use this opportunity so that this student could interact with the other. For example, John, I love your idea. How about asking Luke for his preferences? Whenever you join a class for kids, there are times that you will notice the parents whispering and helping their child to answer, right? Well, that is totally fine. However, as moderators, we should also aim that this child would be able to answer independently. Here, you may politely encourage the parent, such as, "Mommy, your child is doing great. How about let's try giving her a chance to do it on her own this time? I'm sure she can." Sometimes you may feel that parents are going overboard of their child's performance, right? But don't forget that they are your partners, especially for beginner kids who are still feeling shy to interact with you. So in this case, just summon your inner creativity and have fun during the class. Make them engage more with you. So these are the common situations that you will encounter in every class in B2. So don't be afraid. If you still have more suggestions, you can type them on the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to B2's channel.